Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, I have been exploring this amazing MediaPipe, and if you don't know about MediaPipe guys, it is a cross-platform which provides you some amazing ML solutions for live and streaming media, and it is quite fast, and if you see over here guys, regarding this MediaPipe, it is really in hype in the recent days because the type of solutions it provides, amazing. Face detection, face mesh, iris, hands, pose detection, holistic, hair segmentation, object detection, box tracking, instant motion tracking, object drawn neft, many such solutions it actually provides. And the most amazing thing is that it does not only provide you Python APIs, instead it provides across the entire cross platforms. You'll have APIs with respect to Android mobile phone. Suppose you want to run this entire solution in the Android mobile phone, you'll be having those kind of API. In iOS, probably you want to work with C++, you can actually have. You want to work with JavaScript, you will also have those kind of APIs. Even in Coral, okay, with respect to face detection, here you can see that it is available, but with respect to all the others, you can see that most of the platforms is compatible or supportable with respect to this kind of APIs that will be available for them. So definitely this is a breakthrough guys, and I was just trying to run this. It's pretty much easy to run it in your local machine itself. You'll be able to see it, and I'll show you entirely in this particular video. So what all things we are going to see. So here I have seen some of the MediaPipe face detection from the live stream. Then you have face mesh, then you have iris, then you have hands, pose detection, holistic detection, selfie segmentation, hair segmentation. What we'll do is that we'll try to run some of the basics. Now why this will be very good, because understand, with respect to live stream media, it is very fast. And I have also seen that suppose you want to train new objects, suppose you want to train some new things, the training mechanism is also very much simple. And one very major thing that I was actually exploring is with respect to this OpenPose, right? This pose classification. Now in this pose classification, you'll be seeing some kind of examples wherein you just have to set some kind of training data sets or test data sets with this kind of images. Like you can see over here, this is completely the gym, different poses and images are present, and how quickly it will be able to train it, you'll be able to see that particular solution. I'll try to do this project as we go ahead, but it's pretty much amazing guys. Here you can see this right over here, entirely the OpenPose thing is very much clearly, you can see the count, you can actually see everything. It's pretty much amazing guys. So we will also try to do in the upcoming projects, we'll try to do this kind of projects which will actually fit our work itself. But here I really want to show you with respect to face detection, face mesh, iris. We'll try to just see and execute this all things. Now first of all, I'm just trying to execute this over here. First of all, what you require to do is that just do the installation pip install MediaPipe OpenCV Python. Okay, so once you do this, automatically the installation will take place. Right now I have already everything installed in my machine itself. You just have to run this. Now after this, one example that I really want to take, this was with respect to the hand detection. Okay, hand detection, different you can see all the coordinates are basically attached over here. Now in hand detection, what does MediaPipe do guys? See, I'm not going to explain you each and every bits of code, but instead I really want to explore this, like how quickly we can actually see 3 to 4 application. That is what I'm actually looking at. So please make sure that don't expect me that I'm going to explain every line of code with respect to OpenCV. OpenCV is now very much simple. I think a lot of videos I have actually created regarding that. Okay, now over here you can see that how the coordinates are actually connected. If I show my hands for this particular application, and for getting this hands, we just have to use this MediaPipe dot hands. We just have to write this much, then you will be able to get entire coordinates whenever the live video stream is basically given. But in this video we are going to check different things, but as we go ahead, more amazing videos or more amazing projects I'll try to create. Okay, so now let's see this particular example, face detection using MediaPipe. Okay, just before that guys, please make sure that I'm just going to disable my video so that you'll be able to see over here the video frames. I just have one webcam, so I'm just going to disable my face over here. Now let's go ahead and let's try to execute this code. Now let's execute this entire face detection using MediaPipe code. Just press shift enter. Once you press it, here is something that you're actually able to get. See that it is pretty much simple. It is blazingly fast. You're able to see your entire frames quickly. that is one of the property over here. You can see over here, if I go on the top, it shows it is based on Blaze Face, a lightweight and well-performing face detector tailored for mobile GPU inference. Sorry. So here, quickly you are able to get the frames and all, right? So this is just an example of face detection. If you see the further example with respect to face mesh, it is pretty much good. So let's now go ahead and execute this next code that is for face mesh. Now let's go ahead and execute the code for the face mesh, guys, over here. So I'm just going to execute it again. Now let's see how it will come. So this is getting executed quickly. Yeah, it will take some time just to load the file. Now it is coming up. Now here you can see this. This is the entire face mesh. Isn't it amazing? Again, this is pretty much seriously cool because it is just providing this as entirely as an open source. The further application will be pretty much good when you are actually going to do this further application, further things, how you're going to use this. I'm going to create a lot of projects with respect to this, but I've been exploring this from past 1 month and what all things we can actually do. See this see the inference mode, guys, over here. How I am actually talking, it is basically getting displayed over here. So it is super fast. Okay, now let's go and basically take the another one. So I'm going to take the next one that is called as hand detection using MediaPipe. So quickly let's execute this and let's now try to see how our output will look like. And again, guys, if you just see this particular code, all you are basically getting, first of all the solutions with respect to hands, face from here itself, and then with respect to OpenCV, it is capturing the frame and it is displaying over here. So now see, nothing is coming. Now see the magic. I am Thanos. Gone. So this looks pretty much amazing. See here, entirely the frames have been captured. It is beautifully seen how quick it is. Now what all I cannot do with this, see, if I do like this, I can definitely create a pose. You know, I'm clapping my hands, I am doing different things. You know, I can definitely make some output inferences with respect to the actions that I'm actually doing. Suppose if I'm doing like this, I'm hitting someone, if I'm playing guitar, something like this, it can be done anything, right? So this is with respect to your hands detection. See this, very nice, right? Very amazing. Now let's try to do the next one. I'm just going to restart the kernel and let's try to do the next one. This one is OpenPose using MediaPipe. And again, if you really want to get the code, go over here, click on the things. Like suppose if there is in the hands, go over here, there will be something like Python API, Python solution API, and copy this entire code and try to do it by yourself, right? So let's go to the next one, that is OpenPose. Now in the OpenPose, let's see how it will look like. So it has got executed, OpenPose. So here you can see this is the star. Probably it will take again a couple of seconds, but it is super fast. Oh, see this. My hands are connected. See this? See, I'm boxing, right? Right punch, left punch. I'm going to consider all these applications in my upcoming videos. You know, I'll take this, everything as such. This is pretty much amazing. See this? Perfect. This is also good. Let me show you one more model, which is called as Holistic approach, which is over here. Holistic, MediaPipe Holistic, which is my last code over here, and this is pretty much good. Holistic also. So let me execute it. And again, the code is pretty much simple, guys. If you refer this, if you have the basic idea of OpenPose, I think it is very much easy. Yes, coming out of different inferences. So here is your Holistic. It shows more coordinates. See this now? It shows more coordinates. It shows everything as such. Now I'm going to use this holistic approach to bring up many things. You know, see, entire coordinates are basically connected. From here, it is getting connected here. My face, I don't know how many landmarks it has actually captured, but pretty amazing. I love MediaPipe, guys. You know, so I really want to do a lot of things in this. And probably I would like you all to check it out before we go ahead with more advanced projects, because this will definitely be very helpful when you are actually trying to do it. Now I think that I'm talking with this coordinates, you're not even able to see my face. I'm just going to restart the kernel and let me go with okay, so let me go with one more thing, like instead of doing, yeah, I'll try to do hand detection because I like this one. Okay, and then we'll try to end the video. But definitely you have to try all these things. In the upcoming videos I'll be showing you many projects. That is what is my plan, so that you'll be able to work with live stream. The reason why I'm taking this, because there is no much lag, you know. Even though I tried it with my laptop also, where I had 1650 GPU, the inferencing mode was quite fast. Here I actually have Titan RTX. I tried it in RTX 3060. Everything is available. And if you don't know, guys, this is my new laptop. I'm using this laptop now for my upcoming purposes and plans if I'm traveling anywhere, which was gifted by Acer and Nvidia. So yes, just try it out and have a great day ahead. Thank you, one doll. Bye bye.